MLB Network, welcome. Here's Brett Gardner now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Stepping in, Avisail Garcia. And we are ready for some daytime. Game is taken for a called strike one and a new season of baseball is underway. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out. Now game on.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Duffy, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Ready now, Yohan Moncada. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it, 2-1. Their first hit of the season.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Standing in, Paulo Orlando. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. With Merrifield next to hit. Previously against Carlos Rodon, batting .500, 5 for 10. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Rodon has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Abreu just to the right of the mound, and that's the 3rd out. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the 2nd.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So coming to the plate, Tim Anderson. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Burns is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's 1 for 3. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Gordon is there. 2 gone. Digging in now, Leury Garcia, and she'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit back up the middle. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And here's Tyler Saladino, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Off trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And it's fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So striding in, Avisail Garcia. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Sox get a run here on 2. So next to the plate for the Royals, Salvador Perez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop. Touché, sir.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. 2-2 to Jorge Soler. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
It's down, and their first hit of the new campaign is going for extra bases. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
He's set, and the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Garcia has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll square things at 1-1. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit. And welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Kansas City as we get a nice shot of downtown there. In there for strike 1. Up around the face. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. So 1 away, and that will bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger Jose Abreu. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Matt Davidson will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Wellington Castillo would be next. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Digging in, Wellington Castillo. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Hit weakly back to the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's 4 for 14. He's taken him deep once. Hard hit ball to second. Moncada gloves it. And that's out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Michael King. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the second out of the